Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having an amazing day. You are currently sitting on my door handle of my sliding door, so it's a bit of a balancing act. Love that for me. I hope you've had an amazing week. It's currently Sunday, the 11th of October, and this is me being accountable. But I'm actually going to rewind to Friday and just explain a little bit of my week. My eating this week was the same from Monday to Thursday, just normal. So nothing to report there, but on Friday is where it gets a little bit more interesting. I have a story time coming out that's kind of like a starting of maybe possible like podcasting, possibly. I don't know how to podcast. This is just a video whipped together by me and my best friend about what happened on Friday. So that I'm going to leave that story time for that, but pretty much it's a video of us paying it forward and helping someone in need. An important one. So anyway, after that, on Friday afternoon, my love came home and he cooked me a steak dinner, which was beautiful. I loved it with some coleslaw. I'll put a photo in here of what it looked like. It was amazing and I was very lucky. And then the next day I went to work at 8. In the morning I did have a steak because he made 2 and they were huge, so I had the next one the next morning, which I don't usually eat in the morning. Again, I intermittent fast. Then I got home Saturday. I meal prepped my soup, which was great. I loved that. So I had a little bowl of soup with 2 pieces of Vogel's toast for lunch. And then my darling was like, why don't we go down to the pub and have a drink? And it was a beautiful summer's day, so I was like, why not? I am not a drinker though, keep that in mind. So as soon as we got there, it's also my old workplace, so we were able to catch up with some locals, which is awesome. But it's also half a superette, so there's like chips and biscuits and food next door pretty much. And I was like, ooh, I want some biscuits. And then I was like, I don't need biscuits. And I'm the type of gal who, if I get one biscuit, it's not gonna just be one biscuit. I hope I'm not the only one out there, especially being a foodie. So I was like, can't do that. So I compromised, and there was these like ones that I hadn't tried before. Have you guys ever had the I think they're like Wonkers possibly, but they're like sherbet on the inside and then like licorice on the outside, but it's like usually raspberry licorice. But this one was the apple one and I wanted to try it. And then of course I got a Kit Kat. Now this is kind of like still a victory though, because I just got the normal chunky one with like the 3 squares, not the whole block. So still proud of that. This is my version of balance, guys. So I took that. I only ended up having one of the licorice things because I wasn't a fan, and as soon as I ate it, my stomach hurt, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this to myself. It hurt so bad. I was like, oh no. So then I was like, partner, he had that. He's not a sweet person either, but he was actually like, I like the apple, so he had it. I had the chocolate. Then we came home, and after 3 drinks, I was feeling it. Like, oh my gosh, I was feeling it. I haven't drunk in so long. And I was like, oh my god, all the sugar's going to my head. The alcohol's coming out like quick, smart. And I'm like, not it. So we got home. And as you do, you usually eat junk after having a thing. Like usually you'd go to Macca's or something like that. We didn't have that. We're out in the country, y'all. Like, it's not going to work out here. And so he ended up white toast. He had 4 slices and I had 2, so I'm again not mad. This is what my version of balance is. I had 1 fish that's crumbed in lemon and herbs, which is yum, and French fries. Crazy. French fries with ranch and hot sauce, and I had 2 of those. Like, but thankfully they weren't sandwiches, they were just like on top with the sauce. And again, this is my version of balance, each to their own. But this morning I woke up and I was a bit sluggish, not gonna lie. So again, me being accountable. Then we went out to breakfast this morning and I had a mini breakfast, but it's pretty big, and I'll insert a photo here. We went to Zest and it was so good. And again, I am enjoying myself. This is what I call balance. I'm not restricting myself. This is my version. But I am tired now, girl. I'm tired. Like, I'm feeling it. My body is like, even though it wasn't even that much, it was a lot compared to what I've done over the last 26 days. So we're almost 1 month in, so this will be the 4th video that comes out, and I'm pretty proud. Like, I'm doing pretty good. Again, my version of balance. I haven't gone completely off the weigh-in. I don't know, I'm feeling good about it. So I didn't allow my journey to stop me from being present with family and friends, and I don't want to call it treating myself, because this is what my version of balanced looks like. And I'm glad that I've gotten to a point now, over years of practice, being able to know that one weekend or a couple of meals or a meal or a treat isn't gonna completely ruin anything. Because now, like, Monday's here, and I just, like, Monday's coming, and tonight I'm just gonna have soup for dinner. Like, I haven't gone and beaten myself up about it, and I just want people to know that you don't beat yourself up after something like that. You just keep going, because it's life. So anyway, I just want to say that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Don't forget to stay hydrated, and remember to be kind to yourself, others, and our planet. Bye, guys. Hey guys, so we've got, first of all, our lat pull down, and I love this exercise. I do have this fast forwarded, so just keep that in mind, but one of my favorite exercises. And then we're going into this here, which, to be honest, I don't even know the name of. I have a blank mind right now, but I like this one because I don't just bring it down, I actually bring it up and down. So I bring my elbows back, and it's so good. Like, 10 out of 10. Love this because it just gives it extra fire. And then we've got this one here, which I really love as well for my triceps. Just keeping my straight back, slightly bent knees. It's fantastic. It's good. And I can add a lot of weight to that. Then we have our chin-ups. I prefer it this way, especially because I am just, like, trying to learn this again. So, and then we have our bent over rows, another favourite. This would probably be my top 2 favourite exercise. I just love this one. I love that I can get heavier with my weight, which makes me really happy. And then this one here, just having a little boogie. This one here was fun because, as you can see, it's 12.5. So I actually did go up one more to 15 kgs each arm, and I was so proud. But this here is my chest press. I was just very proud of this. So, and this was on a different day, but I thought I'd add it in just because I was actually really proud. Mind my voice, I just woke up, girl. But that's it, that I got anyway of upper body. Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome start to your day. It is currently Wednesday the 6th or 7th of October. Oh, it's so crazy to think. And I'm about to head to the gym. I'm going to do legs today. I think I'm going to change Wednesdays to hump day, so like booty day, because I think I'm going to try and start doing it on a Saturday as an optional one as well, so I can start doing legs twice a week, and see how that goes. But a lot of people are asking me what pre-workout I use, and I do use the Gold Standard. It was just because I think it was the most affordable one on NZ Muscle, so I use that one. I do have mine in green apple flavour, so that's what I use for my pre-workout at the moment, and I use that every single session as I drive to work. So it's got like 10 or so minutes, 10 to 15, 20 minutes to kick in, and then we're good to go. This one here hasn't been giving me that tingly feeling either. I started off with half for ages, like half a scoop, and I felt like it wasn't doing a whole bunch anymore, and now I'm just doing like full scoops, so that's pretty cool. My body is like, yes girl, give it. So that's what I use for pre-workout. And then over here, this is what I'm using for my protein powder at the moment. It's just vanilla chai, Fitness, Delight Woman's Complete Protein Shake. It's got 16 grams of protein. It's 90 calories per scoop. And then we have the booty bands. So I have an angry calf here, my boss in Australia. She gave this to me here. We're just starting with some glute activation, girl, because it is the best. It's almost like a workout on its own. But I just do these little side steps here. This band is heavy. I do the 45-degree kickbacks because they activate so good. Then I do these little glute bridges here, but with like 10 pulses at the top. And I do as many as I can before I need to take a break. And then I'll do it for 2-3 rounds. Then you've got your kickbacks. I always aim my heel to the sky. I just know that that's best for me. And then we go into our fire hydrants, which, this kills so bad, but it's so good for the activation. And don't forget to do the other side. It is super hard, but it's so worth it. And then I bring it down to the floor, and using the Bosu ball, I then kick it up a notch and do single legs. This is, a treat. Plus my thing keeps slipping, so that's always fun. But yes, this was awesome. I loved this. Yes. And then we get a little bit deeper with going into this here. So it's that same move with the glute bridges, except you get a little bit more of an extension in the hips there. And I just pulse, and then come down and keep going again, adding that little bit of extra. Then I go into my weights, and I do this as like a little bit of a cardio move. So it's a 12.5 dumbbell weight with a straight leg deadlift to a squat. This one here, again, I wouldn't recommend doing this at the start if you're just starting out, because it's like a good bit of hand movement that I'm doing there, but I couldn't be bothered doing anything else. And then we're going into a straight leg deadlift on its own with both the weights. Such a good exercise as well. Love this for my hammies. It's just a favourite exercise if I'm being honest. For the majority of all of my exercises, I always do 12 reps with 3 to 4 sets, with about 30 seconds to a minute in between. That's just what I do for all of them. And then we come into our weighted kickbacks with the cables. I do this on number 4 for kicking back. And then, as you'll see in a moment, I do change it over. So we go from 12, and then I put it down to 3, and then I do 45-degree angle ones for 10. And then I do move it over and change it down one more to 2 and do side kickbacks here, and I only do that for 8. So I pretty much go 12, 10, 8 and put down the weight by 4, 3, 2. And then I decided to do some stretching and do some fun little tricks as well. So I did do some stretching at the end of it. I'm not usually a stretcher, but I have been getting into doing my little headstands again. And as you'll see, boop. This was my first attempt that day, and then I just got right back up again, and I was like, nope, I've got this, I can do it. And I did it, so that was really, really fun. But we are going to go straight into our little body update for today, which is Tuesday, the 13th of October. Wait for it, and boom. My goodness, I have a real body. It's all an illusion. Don't you just love that? So you can tense all you like, but at resting rate, I'm just a normal human being too. So there we have it. This is end of week 4. We're 28 days into it, and I am feeling so good. Like, love my energy. I just love that last bit of that video. We are all humans. We've got bumps, lumps, stretch marks. We've got extra jiggle. We're women. We have a body. You know, when I breathe out, I have extra. When I breathe in, I have less. That's just the art of our bodies. But I just wanted to show that we all have different bodies and we should embrace them. And if you want to improve them, you can. If you want to make them better and stronger and healthier and fitter, that's what I'm doing, and if you want to join along, I would love to. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Don't forget to stay hydrated, and remember to be kind to yourself, others, and our planet. Bye guys.